Engaged or just satisfied? We all want to be working at the company that has the highest pay and best perks.
But is that really all it takes to make us want to stay? Does the ping pong table in the common area and the 2 variations of coffee in the kitchen really make a difference when it comes to keeping employees happy?
The straight answer is no.
Statistics say that 50% of people are not at their jobs after 18 months.
While having all the benefits and perks is certainly great, shout out to endless
office coffee.
There's still something missing.
Perks will lose their appeal eventually.
What won't, however, is the ability to grow, create lasting connections with coworkers, the feeling of leaving an impact, and the ability to work autonomously with the full trust of employers.
Being engaged is so much more than enjoying your work from time to time.
It's about being fully invested in relationships, growth, and the betterment of the company and all its parts.
When looking to make a career change, it's important to consider where you'll be most invested.
It is noted that companies with higher engagement are more likely to hold a higher retention rate,
have happier customers, and be better overall, which perpetuates positivity within a company.
Frederick Herzberg explains this as the motivation hygiene theory, which further discusses that if employees' basic needs are not being met,
such as feeling secure in their jobs, having better benefits, and stable working conditions, they're vastly more likely to leave.
You can survive without the sleep pods and organic office snacks, but you can't survive without healthcare and fair wages.
As an employee, it is imperative that you ask questions surrounding engagement, especially during the interview process.
Something as simple as having a clearly defined role could keep a new employee around much longer than having lunch catered once a month.
Be sure to ask the tougher questions. Get clarity around the team's growth trajectory. Are they headed somewhere that you want to be? Make sure your values align. If you don't feel connected to the work that you're doing, you're probably not going to want to stick around. I'll use myself as a prime example here. I like helping people advance in their careers, hence the fact that I'm working as a recruiter. It's a great way for me to help candidates and clients to reach their goals. Boom. Simple. Don't get a job at a meatpacking plant if you're a vegetarian. It's very rudimentary thinking, but it makes sense.
Gaining that clarity to know what you want to spend your life doing is highly important.
You're going to be most successful where you feel at home.
And where you feel like you're working towards a cause that you believe in.
When you're in a position that meets your standard of living,
you're more likely to remain engaged and excited about your work,
leading you to want to stick around and grow with that particular company.
Think through your next career.
Being at a job you hate is the worst.
We get that.
We get that.
We get that.
But moving from one job that you hate to another is not the way to solve the issue.
Stop perpetuating the problem.
Figure out what you love and can make money doing, and go after that. Chances are you'll be much more fulfilled that way.